Will Smith has a great talk about him skydiving. I'll paraphrase. He says, "I'll never forget the night before the jump. I'm laying in bed, scared, petrified, hoping that it'll get canceled. I'm waking up with nightmares about the jump. The next morning I wake up and I'm terrified. When I see that plane, my heart just drops. We load up on the plane and it takes off. The plane is gaining altitude higher and higher until we reach 14,000 feet. And then comes the big moment. The door opens and the ultimate fear comes in. My heart is racing, beating out of my chest. I'm standing at the door of the plane with my toes over the edge, and they yell, 'On 3, 1, 2, and on 2, they push me out of the plane. And at first, I scream. But then, I experience the most blissful feeling that I've ever felt in my life. Why did Will Smith feel such bliss? Because the moment he jumped out of that plane, he completely let go. He knew with utter clarity that he's no longer in control. He's plummeting through the air, but there was no going back. He had totally relinquished control. He completely let go. Now, enjoy the ride. The ultimate feeling of freedom comes when we accept that the only things we control in life are our thoughts and actions, and the rest is out of my control. On Passover, we celebrate our freedom from slavery. You know, a slave is someone whose time is not his own. He has no control over his actions. A free person, on the other hand, is someone who is in control of himself. He has self-control, which when utilized can be so liberating and invigorating. When you choose the apple, even though you want the donut. When you choose to exercise, even though you want to sleep in. When you choose to spend time with your kids, even though you have a ton of work to do. Exercising our self-control is energizing. It's freeing. But the ultimate sense of freedom is realizing that the only thing we control is ourself, and the rest of life is in the Almighty's hands. As the Talmud teaches, Hakol bidei shamayim chutz me'yiras shamayim. Everything's in the hands of heaven, except for our fear of heaven. We can't control others or the circumstances around us. And when we try to exert that control, it just leads to frustration and disappointment. But when we can let go and let God, then we begin to experience true freedom and tranquility in life. This year, as we sit around the Seder table, ask the question, what do we really control in life? And let's make room for the Almighty. It's time to inspire, and I'm Tzvi Sytner, wishing you a happy Passover.